All right, we're here at the Hua Hin Elephant Village, located about 10 minutes outside Hua Hin City. Here they have approximately 6 different elephants, and this sanctuary or elephant village was established in the 1990s. And a lot of these elephant sanctuaries and villages, they get a lot of flack. They get a lot of mixed emotions, I guess, because of the fact that, you know, these elephants are very, very smart and intelligent creatures.
Do you เอาอีกไหม เอาอีกไหมคะ
Wow. สวัสดีครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
So these elephants have a lot of emotions and feelings, and they become bonded to different people and other elephants in their herd. So there's a lot of mixed emotions on camps and villages like this, where people ride the elephants or pay money to feed the elephants. The reality is that a lot of these elephants were only bred specifically for working purposes. In the 1980s, elephants were mainly bred in Thailand for the purposes of logging. They would use the elephants to climb the mountains between the roads and to haul the trees that were cut down back into the camps. However, in 1989, Thailand banned all commercial logging, which left a lot of these elephants without homes, without work, and without any food. So a lot of the elephants were brought into different villages and camps, much like the one we're at right now. Those elephants were given homes, were given food, and given jobs. And these elephants, they eat a lot. Elephants eat up to 200 kilograms of food per day. That's a lot. So 5 elephants, that's 1 ton of food per day. So if you're looking after elephants, it can be an expensive task. So these elephants, they were bred for logging. However, their typical but their typical job now is to interact with tourism, give rides. Some of them give rides, some of them don't. They get up every morning, they look forward to seeing people, eating nice bananas and doing their job, I guess. I sure hope so anyway. I'm gonna spend a couple hours with these guys, see what it's like. I think that these elephant camps are probably going to be phased out in the near future. I don't think they're going to exist anymore. The average age of an elephant is roughly 50 years old. So 1989, we're looking at 36 years. So a lot of these elephants that were bred for logging are now, you know, passing on and living through their natural life cycle. So will these camps exist in the future? I don't think so. But for now, right now in 2026, they do. And we're gonna go interact with these elephants and see how they are. Hi, Sadi Cup. Sadi Cup. Oh, wow. Wow, he's a nice guy. He's very happy. Whoa. He's so hungry.
cannot-
He's like me eating mango.
Yeah, it's not stop eating. It's finished now. You wanna do the last one?
There you go. They eat a lot. I mean, he went hard there for 5 minutes.
นั่งค่ะ
200 kilograms a day. Not only does that weigh a lot, but it also costs a lot. So these elephants coming from ex-logging camps into these type of environments, they can be expensive. And I think they've found a way to make enough money to feed these guys and also let them have some interactions with people. And I think a lot of them are really used to people by now. So that's the bright side, I think, of these elephant villages. There are sanctuaries where you don't really get to go close to the elephants. They're a lot more wild. I can see 8 elephants in total. These are the young ones over here. So these ones are 11 and 7 years old. I'm not sure if you could see that guy through the trees there. I don't want to get too close. And they belong to someone else that I think is having a property dispute right now. So they're kind of just hanging out. Yeah, that's kind of what they do here. They sort of offer refuge for displaced animals, elephants. It looks like dogs. There's probably 30 dogs around this place. One's really nice. Let's call him over. Hey, Stunky. The elephants are here. They have arrived. They are ready to run us through the jungle. And then after we're done, we're gonna feed these guys.
Have a good day ค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ. All right, we're locked in. We're on the back of an elephant right now. Cheng chu alai kap.
หางคือแก้วตาครับ
Alena?
แก้วตา
Gauta. Okay, so this elephant's name is Gauta. Now we're on the back of this elephant. And throughout history, especially in the 13th century, these elephants in Asia have been used for all kinds of jobs. One of the jobs they were used for was war. One of those military leaders most famous for using elephants was Genghis Khan. Genghis was a Mongolian that dominated the area of China, Beijing, and high in the mountains in his winter or summer sanctuary called Xanadu. They would use elephants to haul all the equipment up there, their yurts that they would assemble to live in. Elephants would haul the materials up there, they'd put everything together, and that's where they would establish their summer camps, away from the heat and high into the mountains. When there's times of war, elephants were used to move heavy equipment, machinery into place. And that's what they've been used for. But in the 20th century, in the 1970s, 80s, elephants were very commonly used for logging, commercial logging, especially here in Thailand. By 1989, the Thai government had banned all commercial logging in Thailand, which left a lot of these elephants without homes, without work, and without food. A lot of the elephants went to different tourist sanctuaries around the country during the 90s. And some of the elephants went to other countries to work, like Burma, now known as Myanmar, or places like Laos or Cambodia. Now the problem with Cambodia is after the American War, or the Vietnam War, whatever you want to call it, landmines were left scattered all over Cambodia. And those landmines to an elephant, very dangerous. So it wasn't a good place for an elephant to go to Cambodia. So these sanctuaries in Thailand offered a much safer place and a much better place for these elephants to live without logging.
My elephant called Lucky.
Wow. So I just found out that the elephant that I'm on right now is between 35 to 40 years old. So this is one of the elephants that came from a logging camp. Born in the 80s. This guy was born for logging. Now he's here, Hua Hin, Thailand. Retired, like most of the other people in Hua Hin, Thailand.
That others elephant just step on the shit, the poop. But this one, never. And she tried to step over.
This elephant's a clean one, apparently, in front of me. This is the elephant that will not step on other elephant poo. Very clean elephant. Very smart. Very gentle animals, these elephants. Very intelligent. Pretty high up here. I'd say we're probably 10 feet. These elephants are probably, the top of their back is probably 10 feet tall. It's pretty tall.
You talk with the elephants.
โอเคเดี๋ยวถ่ายเดี่ยวให้นะครับ
ถ่ายให้พี่เขาด้วย
แล้วหนูรองเท้าไว้ทำไม
You check is that record of it?
แก้วรองเท้าล่วงแล้ว
It's recording.
ถอยเก็บมาให้หน่อย
เก็บมาให้หน่อยด้วยเหรอ เก่งมากแก้วตา He
เก่ง
lost his shoe and แก้วตา take it for him
Oh, nice.
เก่งมาก
เก่งมาก
โยนเลยเนาะ
อะไรนะคะ
เวลาเขาเกี่ยวของเขาไม่โยนให้เลย
Now, usually they use male elephants in a lot of these elephant camps or elephant sanctuaries when it comes to working and riding. Most of the elephants that were used for logging were males because the males tend to wander off on their own a lot. The males tend to not be bothered by sleeping in different places every night. They're not as well bonded with the rest of the family as the females are. Male elephant, when he grows up, he typically at the age of about 10 to 15 years, the male elephant will leave the herd, it will leave its mother and the rest of the pack, and it'll start wandering off nomadically around and looking for his own way. So they have a tendency to use male elephants for working situations that are between the ages of 10 and 15 years all the way up to the ages of 40. So when the elephant is about 10 years old, he's ready to wander off. At least the male elephants are anyways. But these two elephants, they're females. And they've been domesticated by farming, and it's also been domesticated by logging. And now that logging has been completely abolished here in Thailand, this elephant is a working elephant and lives here at the sanctuary. So I know there's some moral issues when it comes to elephants in captivity being used for work. And today it works as a guide for tourism. So when we're done riding these elephants, I think we're gonna spend some time with each one. We're gonna feed them and see how they interact with us. We hope that they're happy. That's all they could ask for. They sure are nice, gentle, majestic creatures. And they're very, very intelligent. They understand Thai. And they like it when you talk to them. They interact with you. So these elephants are nice.
ฮะเปิดเลยเปิดเลย
ก็หลับ
เบางอนทายนี่เบาขึ้นฮะเตียงนี้ให้เปิดเลย
Looks like we're going in this water. Sure, this is the part that the elephants really enjoy. Nice dip in the elephant pool. That's pretty much it. Coming to the end of the elephant ride experience here. We're back at the elephant stable. It's been a nice and safe ride. I think this is where we get off, guys. Thank you, elephant. Thank you, little buddy. Whoa. Bye-bye, elephants. You can see these elephants have a really good bond with each other, and they're very empathetic and emotional creatures. They were basically holding trunks at one point, walking. It's kind of cool to see. So we're gonna buy some more food here, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna feed our new friends, the elephants. You got your basket?
Yeah.
All right, let's go feed them. These guys were nice enough to drive us around. Now we're gonna get them some food. I bet you they're hungry after that walk. Let's eat, buddy. Wow, you're hungry. Oh, you're talking?
Lucky เอาอีกไหมคะ เอาอีก
Lucky.
Lucky
Wow. All right, last banana. We're gonna give it to Lucky here. Here you go, Lucky. All right, guys, that was the Hua Hin Elephant Village. Here, about 10 minutes outside of Hua Hin, just to the west of Hua Hin. So if you want to find this place, just go on Google Maps, Hua Hin Elephant Village. You don't have to ride the elephants. You can come here. The admission's free. You can buy some bananas or you can bring some yourself. Come on down and feed these guys. And if you don't like elephants, there's a lot of really nice dogs around here. They're hungry too. There's one more thing for you guys to do in Hua Hin. Take care. I hope you like this video. And remember, if you're out there, make your own videos. I'd love to see yours. See you around.